Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2023 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the last half of June 2023, and this reading is for the air sign of Aquarius. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all well. I always hope you're well. The world's been through quite a bit the last few years, so I hope everyone's hanging in there and doing all right. Thanks for being here, watching the videos. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you feel like it, of course. Thank you to those of you who do, and also those of you who reach out for personal readings, who refer and recommend as well. My gratitude always. Thank you. Okay, Aquarius. If your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in Aquarius, if you're cross-watching for an Aquarian, this video is for all of you. It is a general reading, so of course it'll resonate a little differently for a lot of people. If you know your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watch those videos as well. They can bring in additional insight and perspective into your personal situation. And if you find that something really does reach you, it really does resonate with you, and you'd like to take a deeper look at it, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, personal readings do make great gifts. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or the title of this video. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you within the same day with all the information of the reading services I offer. I do offer a pretty wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and scheduling of the actual readings themselves is done in a pretty timely fashion too. So if that's something you'd be interested in, please reach out and email me. Okay, Aquarius. I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Last half of June 2023, Aquarius. Well, we begin with the Devil. Could represent Capricorn for some of you. The Devil often represents an obsessive level of energy in something. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but it often is a challenging card because it represents too much energy. Which is why this card comes up sometimes for addictions, drug, alcohol addictions, mental health issues, toxic relationships, power and control issues. There's too much energy in one area, but there's also something tempting about it. We keep returning to it over and over again because of whatever it is we tell ourselves. Well, I can't because of this. I can't because of that. I can't change it, or I can't leave it because of this, that, or the other thing. You feel you need it, or you feel morally obligated to it, something like that. But it's grown to be an unhealthy cycle. With that, we have the Lovers. So there's a relationship central here too. The Lovers usually represents that a choice needs to be made that's going to significantly impact a relationship. Now, the choice might be about the relationship itself. Do we go forward together? Do we split up and go our separate ways? Is there a third party involved? There's a choice that needs to be made there. For some of you, it might be that the decision needs to be made in another area of life, but one that significantly impacts the Lovers. And because it's with the Devil, whatever this issue is, it's not the first time it's come up. This is something that implies it comes up over and over and over again. It might be within a relationship or a marriage, that the same issue that you keep fighting about over and over and over again keeps coming up, and the person each time somebody says, I don't know if I can continue, or I can't continue if this continues, kind of energy. This cyclical thing keeps coming back to, we need to make a choice, or you need to make a choice, or something like that, like circular over and over again. Next, we have the Empress. This could be you or the other person in the relationship. It might be a mother or a mother figure. It also might be issues related to fertility, which is what the Empress is connected to as well. With that, we have the Hermit. Maybe somebody walking a solitary path, or somebody who's taking some time off to kind of try to see their way through a situation. It might be seeking some maybe outside help or professional help in this as well. I feel like for some of you, that's actually what this is. This is seeking someone, probably a female, that has experience in dealing with this or is helping you through this. For some of you, it might even be a mother or a mother figure. Next, we have the Eight of Swords, feeling like your hands are tied, feeling like you can't make any changes here, you know. But again, this is somewhat related to the Devil card too, because the Eight of Swords, Swords is governed by the element of air, which governs everything up here, our intellectual landscape, which means our belief systems, our ideologies, how we look at things, our perspectives. So what's actually keeping this person trapped or held hostage can sometimes be a little bit of a victim mentality. Somebody, because of what they say, is holding them there, meaning that pull of the Devil card. I can't because of this. I can't because of that. I can't leave this toxic, unhealthy relationship because we've been together so long, or we have kids together, or they're my mother, they're my father, or I need this job even though I hate it and it's a terrible job because I'll never be able to find another one. You know, the Eight of Swords says, I can't affect positive changes because of whatever. You could. It might not be easy, but you could. Again, it's kind of linked to that Devil card in saying that I can't make the changes that I want to because of this. It might be difficult to make those changes or decisions, but you can. Because I see the Eight of Swords as kind of a reflection here of that Devil card. With the Eight of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. This is our conversation. This is having a conversation about this as well. But for some of you, it might be feeling like you can't speak your truth. You can't say what you really want to say. You can't, you know, you feel held back somehow. You feel, oh, it's going to hurt the other person, or, oh, I can't do it because of the relationship I have with this person. They're my wife, they're my husband, they're my best friend, they're my boss, the person who pays me, they're my mother, you know, whatever. It's feeling, again, it feels like you feel trapped in an unchangeable situation. Every situation is changeable. Again, it doesn't mean that it's easy. But that's kind of what I'm feeling, or kind of this stuck energy. But you feeling like you can't speak about it. Or for some of you, it's having a conversation with someone saying, you know, I feel like I can't change this situation, like I'm just stuck in this endless, unhealthy cycle. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the last half of June is the Four of Swords, and it's wearing you out. This is a card of needing to step back, take time off, rest, recuperate, gain some insight, maybe seek some outside help here, because, you know, it's a card primarily of I'm exhausted from this perpetual mental energy, verbal energy, dealing with the same thing over and over and over again. So let's clarify that overall energy. Okay, this one really wanted to peek out. The Ten of Cups. So it's an issue related to home and family, which I kind of already know because we have that Lovers there, which implies a relationship is also affected or essential here. This would be the happy home, balanced home, harmony, health, family, children, marriage, childbirth, blessings, all those lovely, wonderful things that make you feel like you're living like your best life around home and family, but this is what's wearing you out. For some of you, this might be fertility issues, you know, like trying over and over and over again and not having success and becoming pregnant and adopting and whatever. And it might just be that you're just like, you know, maybe we're tired of dealing with this over and over again. Maybe it's time to take a break from it. Just stop trying for now. Just take a break from it. And if that's the case for some of you, well, actually, for all of you, it looks like you need to take at least a temporary break from this issue. It might actually end up helping. Clarify the Devil and the Lovers. Oops. Because the energy of the Devil card, whatever the situation is it's really difficult to let it go, right? But it's quite clear here you need to at least step back and take a break. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, working with other people to try and towards the same goal or the same cause, particularly for fertility issues, maybe working with experts. I mean, it could be about anything. The Empress can be fertility. It might be about a mother figure. It could be about a problem within the marriage itself. It's kind of, you know, trying to compromise and negotiate over and over and over again, and it's really hard. We got the Lovers again and the Four of Swords again. It's exhausting. I really think you need to take a step back from this for a little while, because the Four of Swords is typically a temporary card. You need, you know, you need to take a pause in the issue, the battle, whatever it is, and take a step back to rest, recuperate, and perhaps gain a different perspective and some different advice. Let's take a look at this Empress and the Hermit. Perpetually finding yourself at the same crossroads, perpetually finding yourself trying to make the same decision over and over and over again, or trying to find a way to make a better decision. Empress and the Hermit. For some of you, this may be somebody that knows better, that, you know, a person that you go to seek guidance or help. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. Eight of Swords again, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands. This is, it's the same energy. It's like, I'm so tired. I want to lay this burden down. I'm so tired of carrying this. I'm so tired of going over the same thing over and over again, fighting or competing or trying to do the thing and feeling like there isn't anything I can do to affect a positive change, and waiting for this to change. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. This is tough. I mean, this is, you know, it's difficult energy to deal with, but again, I'm feeling quite strongly that, one, you need to take a temporary break and rest. And two, you might want to seek some outside help or even some counseling or therapy, or maybe going to be with your mom for a little while, some of you. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. I think you shouldn't give up, though. We have the King of Swords here, which is likely you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Page of Cups. I do see conversations here. And the Knight of Pentacles. You know, Knights always represent offers and opportunities and the speed at which situation moves, but the Knight of Pentacles is a little slower. He's cautious, detail-oriented. And with the Page of Cups, whether it's you or somebody you're dealing with, this is somebody giving a positive message, some encouraging conversation and message here about, I know it feels tough now. I know it feels like you can't do anything right now, but slow and steady wins the race. Excuse me. I feel here like it's about somebody saying, don't give up. You know, don't give up. Things don't always happen right when we want them to happen, but don't give up. Okay, but yeah, again, I think you need to take a bit of a break from this, just for a little while. Let's end with some advice, guidance, and feedback from Spirit. For Aquarius for the last half of June 2023. Okay, High Priestess. Paying attention to your intuition. I also, again, feel like for some of you that High Priestess relates to the Empress as well. I feel like there's another person. It could be somebody close to you, or it could be a professional. Somebody who will have help and guidance in this as well, helping you kind of get through it. Helping you get through nearing the end here of what seems to be a very long or difficult process, so that you can have victory and do the work needed for a more positive future. Because again, I'm getting a mix of stories here. Fertility issues for some, marital issues for others, some other situation which is affecting a primary relationship, home or marriage as well for some of you. And I'm feeling quite strongly again, about taking a temporary break from this to kind of rest, recuperate, and maybe gain a different perspective, and also seeking some different outside help, or some different outside help, some guidance and advice in moving through this, somebody who's experienced and wise. And while this is a general reading, it feels like for those of you for whom that resonates, that person is a female person. Or I'm getting an awful lot of feminine energy around it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. Those are your messages for the last half of June 2023. I hope they were helpful and useful to you, gave you something to think about. Again, if this resonated with you, or you simply like the reading style and you would be interested in reaching out for a personal reading, information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or the title of this the title of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the July general readings. Stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.